My name's Mary Wilder. I'm really one of those jack-of-all-trades type persons. But my love is plants and gardening, and I'm a master gardener, which I've really gotten into since I've gotten to Polly's. Almost too much, and that's how I got involved with the Herb Society. I guess I'm on the third year of being the chairperson of the horticulture committee, and I oversee the garden, the herb garden, and it's been good.
My name is Andrea McCoy, and I've been a member of Low Country Herb Society this is my 20th year, so not quite my entire lifetime, but the Low Country Herb Society is 35 years old this year, so it's been a big part of my life. Enjoy it so much. Everything has a beginning, and the beginning of the Low Country Herb Society was actually at Brookgreen Garden. The person who was the first founding member of Low Country Herb Society was on the volunteer program at Brookgreen Gardens. And there was such an interest, they planted like 2 beds of herbs, and there was such an interest in those beds by the general public, they decided, hey, we have something here. So they decided to expand the garden there into 8 different beds. They maintained the beds, they planted the beds, they conducted tours, they spent their many waking hours doing these gardens. So I can't say enough about our founding 38 members. And it's been growing ever since. From Brookgreen, it went to the Rice Museum in Georgetown. And that garden was maintained until 1994, I believe. And then we moved for a couple of years. We were busy trying to plan this garden with the library. We had to wait till the library was, of course, built. And during that time, we spent a lot of time planning. And then, again, like I said, in 2015, this particular garden opened up. And we continue to maintain it now, and hopefully for many, many more years to come.
Well, we've actually had over 100 members, but since COVID, it's dropped a little bit. So I'm thinking it's 50 to 60 now, 70, up to 70. But we're hoping, now that we're back in the swing of things, that it'll grow again. We're always ready to expand. We have a lot of activities going on, trying to encourage people to get involved.
Herbs includes so much in our everyday life. It can be in our food, it can be in our perfume, it can be feeding Mother Nature by letting the pollinators drink the nectar. So there's so many endless uses for them. And I think that's why the popularity lasts.
It's culinary, it could be a pollinator, it could be medicinal, it can be meditative. So almost all herbs flower, so pollinators. And amazingly, a lot of them are culinary and also medicinal. If you go back in history to, our ancestors, a lot of the herbs were used medicinally. So it is a herb society, but that encompasses a lot of plants.
For so many years, we bought all of our herbs in little jars at the grocery store. We had no idea what a real fresh herb tasted like. And if you want to really enhance your food, I figured out, wow, this is pretty good stuff. So that was my interest at first. And then I realized, becoming a grandmother for the first time around that time, it really struck me how important what we were doing was to help maintain Mother Earth, to be kind to Mother Earth. And my favorite garden quote of all times is, to plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. And I truly believe I would say every member who's a member of the Herb Society believe in that.
It's my therapy. When I'm stressed, if I go outside and start playing in my garden, I'm a better person. It just relaxes me, and so for me it's a passion, and I just love being in it since a child. So, but I would say that I really want to get everybody to love plants like I do. And that is our hope out there, the organic garden, herb gardens. Get people to learn about all the herbs and stuff. Kids love to do that, so that's a kind of a passion too.
That type of knowledge is what we need to pass on to our children and our grandchildren. And as I see the near future, I do believe that the younger people such as yourself who have starting their families are getting back to that earth, back to Mother Earth feel, that back to nature feel. They're less focused on spending all their time at their jobs, really realizing that there are so many more important things in life than maintaining that high position at a high-paying job. So to be a part of that evolution and to be here to help educate and to create that love of being in the dirt, actually planting something and seeing it grow and knowing how to do it and looking at it when it starts to wane and look pretty pathetic, what's going on and how you change it and how you make it better. It's almost like being a caregiver all over again. So it really is deep when you think about it. It's not just putting a seed in the ground and watching it grow. It's the whole process. And hopefully we will relate that love through being our presence here at the garden. It gives us such joy when children come through and they are truly enjoying it and seeing the butterflies and wondering how did we get so many butterflies here, and walking the paths. They're so respectful normally of all the plants. It's quite something to see them stay on the rocks that we've provided for their walking, and it gives us great joy. We have yet to be here on a work day where adults coming to and from the garden have not said to us, "So beautiful, thank you so much for all you do." We really enjoy just meandering through each time we come to check out books. So it gives us great joy. We get so much more in return than we really give. Yes, it's wonderful.
I really just hope everybody comes out and looks at the garden and appreciates it and gets something from it. And that's what we hope, that they will learn from our garden and enjoy it. That's it.